How now, spirit, whither wander you? Over hill, over dale, through a bush, through a brier, over park, over hail, through flood, through fire. I do wander everywhere, swifter than the moon's sphere, and I serve the fairy queen, to do her orbs upon the green. Cowslips tall, tensions beat, and their gold cost spots you see. Those be Ruby's very favors, and those freckles lie live their savors. I must go seek more dewdrops here, and hang a pearl in every cow's lips ear. Farewell, thou hope of spirit, I'll be gone. Our queen and all her elves come here anon. The king doth keep his revels here tonight. Take heed, the queen, come not within the sight. For Oberon is passing fell in wrath, because that she, as her attendant, hath a lovely boy stolen from an Indian king. She never had so sweet a changeling. And jealous Oberon would have the child, knight of his train. To trace the forest will I. But she, perforce within holds the loved boy, crowns him with flowers, and makes him all her joy. And now they never meet in grove or green, by fountain clear or spangled starlight sheen. But they do swear that all their elves, for fear, creep into acorn cups and hide them there.
Either I mistake your shape and making quite, or else you are that shrewd and gnawish bright, called Robin Goodfellow. Are you not you he that frights the maidens of the villagery, skim milk and sometimes labor in the queer and bottomless, make the breathless housewife churn, and sometimes make the drink to bear no mislead night wanderers, laughing at their harm. Those that are hobgoblin call you and sweet pup. You do their work, and they shall have good luck. Are you not he?
All met by moonlight, proud Titania. What jealous Oberon? Fairies, skip hence. I have forsworn his bed and company. Tarry, rash wanton, am I not thy lord? Then I must be thy lady. But I know when thou last hast stolen away from fairyland, and in the shape of corn sat all day, playing on pipes of corn and versing love to amorous Phillida. Why art thou here? Come from the farthest steep of India. But that, forsooth, the bouncing Amazon. Your buskine mistress and warrior love to Theseus must be wedded, and you come to give their bed joy and prosperity.
How canst thou thus for shame, Titania, glance at my credit with Hippolyta, knowing I know thy love to Theseus? Didst not thou led him through the glimmering night from Perigona, whom he ravished, and make him with the fair break his faith with Adrena and Antiopa?
These are the forgeries of jealousy, and never since the middle summer spring met we on hill, in dale, forest, or mead, by pavid fountain or by rushy brook, or on the beached margent of the sea, to dance our ringlets to the whistling wind. But with thy brawls thou hast disturbed our sport. Therefore the winds, piping us to in vain, as in revenge, have sucked us up from the sea. Contagious fogs, which, falling in the land, hath every pelting river made so proud, that they have overborne their continents. The hawks hath therefore stretched his yoke in vain. The plowman lost his sweat in the green corn, hath rotted ere his youth attained a beard. The fold stands empty in the drowned field, and crows are fatted with marrying flock. The nine men's morris is filled up with mud, and the quaint mazes in the wanton green, for lack of tree, are undistinguishable. The human mortals want their winter here, no night is with him or carol blessed. Therefore the moon, the governess of floods, pale in her anger, washes all the air. That rheumatic diseases do abound, and through this temperature we see the seasons alter, hoary-headed frosts fall in the fresh laugh of crimson rose, and on hold heames thin and icy crown, and odorous chaplet of sweet summer buds is as in mockery set. The spring, the summer, the childing autumn, angry winter, change their wonted liveries, and the mazed world, by their increase, now knows not which is which. And this same progeny off evils comes from our debate, from our dissension. We are the parents and original.
You amend it, then. It lies in you. Why should Titania cross her Oberon? I do but beg a little changeling boy to be my henchman.
Set your heart at rest. The fairyland buys not the child of me. His mother was a votress of my order, and in the spiced Indian air by night, full Haftenhaus she gossiped by my side, and sat with me on Neptune's yellow sands, marking the embarked traders on the flood, when we have laughed to see the sails conceive, and grow big-bellied with the wanton wind, which she, with pretty and with swimming gait, following, her womb then rich with my young squire, would imitate and sail upon the land, to fetch me trifles and return again, as from a voyage rich with merchandise. But she, being mortal, of that boy did die, and for her sake do I rear up her boy, and for her sake I will not part with him.
How long within this wood intend you stay?
Perchance till after Theseus' wedding day. If you will patiently dance in our round, and see our moonlight revels, go with us. If not, shun me, and I will spare your haunts.
Give me that boy, and I will go with thee.
Not for thy fairy kingdom. Fairies, away. We shall chide downright if I longer stay.
Well, go thy way. Thou shalt not from this grove, till I torment thee for this injury. My gentle Puck, come hither. Thou rememberest, since one I sat upon a promontory, and heard a mermaid on a dolphin's back, uttering such dulcet and harmonious breath, that the rude sea grew civil at her song. The certain stars shot madly from their spheres to hear the sea maid's music.
I remember.
That very time I saw, but thou couldst not, flying between the cold moon and the earth, Cupid all armed, a certain aim he took, at a fair vestal thrown by the west, and loosed his love shaft smartly from his bow, as it could pierce 100,000 hearts. But I might see young Cupid's fiery shaft, quench in the chaste beams of the watery moon, and the imperial votress passed on, in maiden meditation fancy-free. Yet marked I where the bolt of Cupid fell. It fell upon a little western flower, before milk white, now purple in love's wound, and maidens call it love in idleness. Fetch me that flower, the herb I showed thee once, the juice of it on sleeping eyelids laid, will make or man or woman madly dote upon the next live creature that it sees. Fetch me this herb, and be thou here again, ere the Leviathan can swim a league.
I'll put a girdle round about the earth in 40 minutes.
Once this juice, I'll watch Titania when she is asleep, and drop the liquor of it into her eyes. The next thing then she, waking, looks upon, she shall pursue it with the soul of love, and ere I take this charm from off her sight, as I can take it with another herb, I'll make her render up her page to me. But who comes here? I am invisible, and I will overhear their conference. Right, no, it's okay. From off her
Yeah, you guys gotta have it. So if you have to move, just in case, you can. So you may want to move your thing.
So if a car comes, you guys have to be able
I lost my spot. As I can take it with another herb, I'll make her render her page to me.
I know. Well, after me. I know. Seriously.
Messing up our thing.
Yeah.
All right. God.
Okay.
Having one.
He's told to go again. What page are we on?
Link arms.
What page are we on?
I don't know. Let's just go.
39.
39, you're such a
Hurry, the battery's almost dead.
I'll kill you.
All met by moonlight.